Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Healing Circle with Tony Barton. Hi, Tony. How are you?
Hi all, I'm very good. Thank you for your intro and hope everyone is likewise.
Yeah, good, good,
So,
good.
everybody,
Um, so today, what I was going to do, can I ask you a couple of questions that might help people who have maybe never heard of healing before or who have heard of it but don't know a lot about it, and that might be watching us today.
yeah,
Great.
yeah,
Um, We've got a few people coming in. Haresh, Mandy, Sally, Glynis, Olive, all saying hello. Sarupa's here as well. Omala. So and a Inside Teachings, a message here saying hi, darling.
yes,
You may know who that is.
yeah. I
So,
know, I know who that is, Han.
yeah, I have two questions to ask you. The first one is very straightforward, and it is, what is healing?
I will watch. What is healing?
Correct, yeah.
It depends really on different things what you're healing. If you're healing a plant, a person, etc. Obviously, they'll bring different. They'll respond differently because they got like a plant is probably has a lot more density and in it than a young cattle would. So it varies how long it is. It varies. But what we've just to make it clear, I'm sort of we have some of you will know that we have we have green, well blue. Office is a unit standard colouring, but we can also come down or up and do the same into a blue one. Sorry, green, my mistake, green. So which that translates to really is the color of the palette lets you know if you which level you have that, if you're having that using, whether or not you're using. What's the difference between the C and the blue? The
Are
blue,
you are you talking about the colors? Hang
yeah,
on, Tony. Are you talking about the colors that you can use during healing?
yeah,
Can I ask you
mm,
first, for people who maybe don't even know what healing is,
yeah.
is healing something that fixes people? Like if I went to a healer, could they fix
Mm.
me, or is it something other than that?
It is basically it's it's a lifelong and a worldwide spelling spelling a worldwide up saving method. You can the most effective is to use it on people with their commute. Must admit, well, that will be the most benefit for the owner of the cow or the cow itself. But in both, which will improve the outcome.
But the healing itself, when we send healing to somebody or when we receive healing, does it solve a problem, or is it more to help us as we go through our journey? Or like, how would you describe healing itself?
Yeah, you can. using the blue. The blue is the maybe everyday level of healing. Might as well divide them up now, and that's working for anything.
Let's stop a minute. Okay? And take a deep breath. What's actual healing? When we do healing, darling, what do we do? Is it giving people medication? What are we doing?
What are we doing? What we're doing is we're using usually the green.
No, forget colours for a moment. What are we doing?
We have two. We have one will help both colours.
Tony, forget colours for the moment.
Oh, right.
Can I just interrupt everybody? You may not know that Tony has a situation called CBS, and he can have periods where he's really clear and periods where, for whatever reason, the signal misfires, which is obviously what's happening now. But he still is committed to doing the healing. So I'm asking people for patience and understanding for him. Because once he gets a thought in his head, that thought takes over. So the thought was about the colours instead of the energy of healing. All right. So let's talk about the energy and then talk about the colours. Okay. So what's the energy of healing?
The energy is to heal whatever it is being guided to.
So does that cure people?
No.
Okay. Carry on.
This is something I used the other day. There's two levels of strength of healing in colours.
Not colours.
No, not colours.
We're not got there yet. We're going to come to colours in a minute.
Yeah. So we've got.
So what's energy then? So what's healing energy?
What's healing energy is an energy that will sometimes it will automatically go to an injury on a body, whether it's human or cattle, and it doesn't matter. It's almost an ingrained thing that's what it's here for. Is to move and start healing instantly. The next one, the second one, does exactly the same thing, but it is of a different intensity. So it can heal probably a bit quicker, certainly more thorough than that one will go down to every cell on that person's body.
So what's the difference? You say heal, but you're not saying cure. What's being healed then? Is it the actual condition or is it the person's life force?
Generally, it's the person's life force will certainly keep him or sure going. And the healing energy.
Or does that strengthen it? Is that what that is?
That strengthen it, and you can be more precise of where you hit that.
Okay.
Or you direct.
Yeah.
Then
where you direct the force, life force too.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we come to the bit you've been trying to talk about, which is the colour. Hey, look at the audience though. Hey. Colour.
Do that again.
So,
You want to come and sit here?
so what's the purpose of the blue mist? Why is it a blue mist? Why isn't it a green mist or a white mist?
It's a blue mist
Yeah.
because basically that's the colour we very first discovered it with that colour. And it does that. That does. They all do the same, but with different intensities.
Yeah.
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 I agree.
And
yeah.
then you can have if you buy. What did I used a bit of a anagram the other day. If you buy, if you not necessarily buy, but if you decide to send less chewing, less saving to a certain person.
Less what?
A certain person.
Less what? Less healing.
Less healing.
Okay.
Or if you change colours,
Mm-hmm.
if you go out Allah's cup
Mm.
in intensity, then you are doing more. You're probably healing almost all of that animal person at the same time.
Okay, so blue, you use blue mist in the healing meditations.
Yeah.
Why specifically blue mist?
In the early days, it was our way of describing one colour to another. When we first really came across this method of healing, we began after a little while to notice that there were two actual intensities out of these two colours. And then after doing a bit of study or giving everything that comes past a good colour and a good look over, it came quite obvious that one colour is more intense than the other.
So what are the two colours you're talking about?
The green.
I've never used green.
It's you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
No, you probably wouldn't. If you're an
Okay.
expert or experienced with this, you probably wouldn't use it.
So what's the other colour?
Because you think, well, if for a little bit more effort, I can triple that.
Yeah.
That up.
Okay, and what's
Yeah.
that other colour then?
The first one we had was C.
Eh?
Colour C. A blue colour.
Oh, the colour of the sea, blue. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that was the same. We saw different colours around, but not only that, different colours coming up through the ocean.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's really strange. Every now and again, you would find 5 or 6 bubbles, for better work, hanging onto one of the persons requiring healing. And if it comes to those colours, then the healing is quite
potent.
It's potent and potent.
Okay.
It's potent. You know, you'd get the envelope there as best as you can.
Hey. Hello. That's a good explanation, but I think you've done there.
What?
I think you need to say hello to everybody. You have to look at the screen. No, that way. That way.
We're just having enough when they're having enough big.
Yeah.
A big. I've forgotten the word.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, I think you've done well. You've had a big day. I think to actually do the healing circle tonight was well done.
Yeah.
And I hope it's helped people to clarify this. I hope you understood it. That's the first thing. But secondly, I hope it's helped a few people. Oh, somebody likes your shirt, Tony. Sarupa likes your shirt. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, you better put bad
Hey,
She likes my shirt.
Yeah.
She's not having it.
she didn't say she wanted it. She just said she liked it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, can I take it for you?
No, come on then. So now we are going to share a meditation exercise. Tony's getting to the point now where actually creating new exercises is a bit of a challenge. And so we're going to repurpose, or we have repurposed a meditation that he did, which happens coincidentally to talk about healing within and the blue mist.
Yeah, it was
So-
quite clever, that, wasn't it?
It was. It's quite a nice coincidence. So we're going to shut up now. I'm going to mute us because otherwise Tony will talk in the middle of the meditation. And
All right.
Look,
we're going to let you listen to it.
I
Yeah.
don't know when's one on there that begins.
What?
I don't know, whatever stops and starts.
Well, it's on the computer, darling, not the desk.
Oh,
Okay. So we
Yeah,
will
I
come
can
back
put that
after the meditation to say goodbye. And,
Okay.
you know, I would like to say this. Thank you for your answers. But God, you're all so serious. Oh, dear. All right. And, you know, the best form of healing is humor.
laugh.
Yep.
I'm going to mute.
Okay. All right. See you after the meditation.
Let's begin. We all sat down, or wherever we're doing, in a comfortable place. I better include me in that as well. That's it. That's good. Okay, so we're all sitting comfortably, preferably with our feet uncrossed, if we can, or our arms, hands. The idea is, you no doubt all of you know, we cross our feet at the ankles or whatever. Usually it stops the energy going through us. It just sort of hits a brick wall, which is not really conducive to good evening healing session. So my teeth are coming out, I think, even though they are my own. So let's start. A nice couple of deep breaths, and we just breathe in and breathe out at your own peaceful rhythm. You're not running a marathon, or just find a rhythm that's good for you. And then as we breathe in, we become aware of a beautiful blue mist that is going into our lungs, through our lungs, and down to the pit of our stomach, where this lovely healing energy begins to build. And with each out breath, just become aware of any negative thoughts, any disagreements, anything that's caused you any stress and disease during the day. Just don't dwell on them now. Let them go. They'll sort themselves out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe out at a nice rhythm. A rhythm that's good for you at your own pace. And a pace that's quite slow and quite refined. It's nice and gentle. And even just the fact of breathing at that pace is really good. It feels good because the peace is beginning to come from within you. You're not looking for peace from outside, whether it be music or an activity, whatever. This peace comes from within you, yourself. And with each breath, that initial breath we took into the pit of our stomach has been growing and enlarging just at its own pace also. And as we focus on that blue mist, just notice the energy you feel that is radiating from it as you look at it within you. You can visualize and you can see it, but more importantly, you can feel it. And as we continue to breathing in this healing energy, this blue mist, we realize that this ball that's beginning to form in the pit of our stomach is getting larger, which means it's spreading out in all directions from where it lays in our stomach. And if you like, with each in-breath, just see it get a little bit bigger, a little more intense, perhaps even a little more active, as if there's a very gentle breeze blowing it around. And as it does, it begins to fill our whole body. And it goes from our pit of our stomach downwards. At the same time, it goes up into our chest cavity, helping to rebalance our lungs from any stressful work we may have done. And it reaches our heart, and it spends a little time around our heart, like the mist is massaging our heart, bringing it to a state of beautiful peace and bliss. At the same time, it goes down through our thighs. They're going down, working all the time. So it gets to our knees, and when it reaches our knees, it begins to slow down and stop for a little, just like it did when it reached the heart. And this is for the same purpose, to bring some peace and some ease, some relief to our knees, where some of us unknowingly keep quite a lot of stress. And then that blue mist continues to fill our body. It goes up through our shoulders, bringing some release and some relief from any tension we carry there. And it goes from our knees, down our calves to our ankles, bringing some peace and relief there. And then it continues on to our feet, to our toes. And then it reaches the sole of our feet, and it begins to gradually go beyond the barrier of the sole of our foot as it begins to penetrate the earth beneath our feet. And at the same time, it comes up through and around our shoulders, right down our arms, our elbows and our wrists to our hands, to our very fingertips, where it brings some peace and some balance. And it comes up through the throat and up the back of the neck. And we can feel it moving around inside our skull, bringing some peace and some beautiful ease and balance and joy. And as we're enjoying this feeling, the feeling of this blue healing mist, bringing healing energy to our whole being, albeit physical, mental or emotional, the blue mist helps us to retain a state of peace and a state of balance within us. And take a moment just to focus this healing mist anywhere anywhere in your body that you are experiencing any dis-ease, any discomfort, just see and feel that healing mist working its way, bringing you some peace and some balance to those areas you are thinking of and focusing on. And so now, I'd like you to allow your awareness to return to your physical being. And as it does, you become more aware of where you are, the chair you're sitting in, the room you're in. And bring with your awareness all the images that we have visualized. And always remember that the healing energy is there for anyone, any place, any time. It is not confined to our meetings. Whenever you see the need, whenever you feel the need, send the healing energy out, inviting other people to use it. And then now I'd like you, as your awareness has returned, just to perhaps rub your feet on the floor quite vigorously and rub your hands together if you choose. And then when you feel ready, I'd like you just to stand up and make sure you are balanced. And then all that's left really is to say thank you. Thank you for joining again. Thank you for your input, sharing the energy. And I hope the blue mist stays with you all week to keep you in a good place. And don't forget, you can share it whenever you wish. So that's it then for tonight. Thank you for being here, for sharing it, for sparing your time. Thank you for all of those that sent some healing energy to Helen. And I wish you well until we meet the same time, same.
Just in case you wondered why at the end Tony said, thank you for sending healing to Helen. Ironically enough, tonight I wasn't going to be here because I had a stinking headache. And when Tony did this meditation before, I wasn't there because I'd had a reaction to the COVID jab. That's how old it is.
Wow.
And I'd forgotten to take that bit out at the end. But there you go.
Well, perfect.
The whole wide welcome.
So can we have some feedback? Is there any purpose to doing what we're doing in the way that we're doing it? Do you still feel there's a value, even if it means repurposing stuff that Tony's already done? Yeah. Thanks, Haresh. Anybody else pleased to comment? Because it takes a lot out of Tony to do this.
I just leave it if it's required. Otherwise, it's not worth it.
Yes.
But as long as our Tony wants to, yes.
Ah, Tony.
You still can't have my shirt.
Right.
It's great to be with Tony, Olive says.
Yeah. Because
Sally
it is
says,
about
yeah. Sorry.
healing is about energy. And Dweila, Tracy's mum, actually said once, even if Tony never says a word but just shows up and sits there, I feel the benefit.
Absolutely. I totally agree.
And Tony and Sarupa wants your shirt, Tony.
Yeah.
So we're not packing it. All right. We're gonna
She
keep
wants it.
No.
Oh,
No, they haven't got pimples.
No.
Well, we can't see mine then. Sorry.
You can't take it off on. Right?
This is turning into a whole different healing circle.
Yeah.
If you want the bonus,
Oh, I don't know if we do.
nickel peeps are 10 cents each. None
Let's put a
this
payment link in as well, yeah.
Yeah, payment link.
when they go rusty then.
Right. Oh well, I'm glad that even
Yeah,
repurposed, they
thank
feel
you,
fresh,
thank you,
and the
thank you.
meditations
Yeah.
feel so wonderful.
thank
So
you.
that's good.
They're always spot on. Whenever we reshare, they are always exactly perfect for that particular day, time, week, whatever. Always. So yeah, like you say, it's energy.
Could
So
be psychic.
I don't know. I mean, that sounds so strange. Imagine being psychic.
Well, that's good because to be quite honest, I don't know, and neither does Tony, and neither do the doctors know where all this is going. So, but Tony still wants to do the healing circle. If you find, I mean, people that don't find the value in it won't turn up, and that's fine. And the people that do find value, just to let them know that no matter what's going on, doesn't mean you sit in a corner and wait. There are still things that you can do, and Tony still turns up. And he will until he can't, hey?
Indeed.
And what was it you wanted to remind them? That don't claim to heal?
Yeah, just that I think I put it at the very beginning, but don't forget that whenever you're sharing this with anyone, never claim to have healed someone.
No.
Because you can only do that if you've got all the medical documents and what have you. Otherwise, that basically, I think they're like a draft, like an old witch or something in the old days. Yeah. So if you're talking, you just heal him, or just you just send him nice vibes, or there's many ways of saying. So.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm going.
So it's thank you from him, and it's thank you from me.
And thank you guys for making it all worthwhile.
There you go. All right. Take
Good
care.
night. See
Good
you.
night.